Morning guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. My name's Rob. Today I've got in this. It's a Toyota Auris T3 1.6 engine, 2008. It's in because it's got a noise coming from the engine. So let's take a listen. Let's get this thing started up. Sounds like a dry water pump. Yeah, come from down there, and do you know what? I can see a bit of antifreeze splashing around. Bit of steam coming up. I don't know if you can catch that in the light. But certainly down at the bottom there, there's some water laying down there on the under tray. I'll take this belt off just to confirm. Pop this cover off. Yeah, pretty wet. Right, I'm going to just get this front trim off, just so I can get some more access down there. There's one missing there, but it's popper 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get those out and take this off. So these clips are just like a plastic rivet, whereas you've got, looks like that bit pushes inside and spreads it open. So you just lever the middle section out, this piece here, lever that out, and then it all pulls out. Get you a better look down in there now. So what I think it is, sounds like the water pump. Well, I'm pretty sure it is actually. The noise sounds like a water pump bearing has failed. Pump pulley is just here, but this belt is all wet as well, so it's been throwing the antifreeze around. So I'll get this belt off. Looking at this, just to get this belt off, we just need to loosen off the alternator with this adjustment here. Get the belt off and then we can be sure. Okay, so loosen off this alternator now. There's one bolt at the bottom which is a 14mm. Just loosen that, no need to take it right out. And the top is a 12mm on the adjuster, just here, and there's also a 12mm underneath the adjuster, which I believe is a 14 again, is it? No. It's a 12. Just loosen that, and back off the adjuster bolt. And the alternator starts to move back. Should be enough. Let's pull that belt out now. Let's get your look at down there onto the water pump. Plenty of play in that. When you spin it, this sounds rough. Right, we'll get things ordered. Okay, so I've just raised it in the air. What I need to do now is drain the coolant out. Go underneath the, as you're looking forwards, the bottom left, it's on basically the passenger side, the left hand side of the vehicle. There's a drain tap, and what I've done is I've got a handy bit of pipe that I've just slid up the top onto the bottom of the tap. I can just show you. There you go, there's the tap and there's my bit of pipe. Saves it splashing everywhere. It's going to go into my bucket. Do the tap. And out it comes. Right, that's just down to a dribble now. That's all we need. That's tight. Let's pull the pipe off. Right, so this water pump's got 5 bolts that hold it in, 12mm, one there, one there. There's one under here, under the alternator, one lower down there, and one around there. So I'll crack those undone now. Help if the ratchet was set the right way. There we go. That's right. Two. 3. 4. And one underneath is down here somewhere. I'll just put the camera down a minute. There we are, balance the tripod on top of the engine and the front panel. Two. 3. Let's grab that one. These bolts are different lengths, so make a mental note of which holes they come out of. This should be the last bolt to take out. I've got a tray underneath there to catch any remaining antifreeze. It's just starting to come out now anyway. Here she comes, coming loose already. That's that bolt out. And the pump should come out. Lovely. So there's your pump. Here's your old water pump. Where your belt runs. That's your impeller on the back. Impeller goes around, pumps water around your engine. Quite easy, but the bearing in this one, as you can probably hear, I can grab it. There you go. Horrible. So I've got a new one. So this is a new pump. This is a Metelli product picked up from GSF. Part number there if you want it. Exactly the same, except that the pull is slightly different, but you can hear that one, or you can't hear that one. That's the idea of it. So this comes with a new rubber seal. So this is what we're going to get out now. Right, let's get this seal out. Just got a little pick there. There we are, easy as that. and then just dry the area. And then you put it back in. Lovely. And the new seal to go back in. There is only one way around this fits. Super. Now I'm going to put one of these timing cover bolts in that I undone inadvertently, thinking it was one of my water pump ones. I'll do that back up now. That's it. Now for the new pump. Right, in with the new pump. And these top two bolts, this one and then the other one near the crankshaft, they were the longest ones when I took them out. Let's see what I'm doing. Get that finger tight. Next one in. And go for the other ones, the bottom ones. Just put them all in loosely to start with, just so you can get it aligned. That should leave this one below the alternator pulley, which it does. Just hold that. So nip these up. What I would do is go basically nip them up opposite each other, so do this one and then the one opposite it. I'll just do it by hand first of all. I'll cool it on these gloves, it makes your fingers slip. Gently, just pull it to, then go opposite. And then just go around them and nip them up. Do. No need to be too tight, just a little nip. Okay, now for the belt to go back on. If I remember, it was round the crank. Sorry if you can't see anything. Round the crank. The AC, and it came in for the water pump and the up for the alternator. It's about right. If it's wrong, it won't fit. It just won't go on. So if it doesn't fit, you've got it on wrong. Pull the alternator back. All lined up, looks like it. Tighten it up. As for the tension of the belt, you're going to see where it sat before, where the adjuster nut sat on this thread. So do it to that minimum, and then if it needs a bit more, just take it up just a little bit more. Should be good for this one. And tighten up the bolt under the adjuster. Like that. And then the 14mm underneath it. Right. Right, let's get some coolant in it. Right, let's take a listen to this engine. Not worried about that squeal. That's a bit of antifreeze that was still on the belt. I did clean it off, but still a little bit on there. That sounds a lot quieter. That's better. Sounds normal again. Right, I'm just going to leave it running, run it up to temperature. Leave the lid off. Just let the air bubbles come out. What I generally do. Grab the top hose and give it a squeeze. If you can get it at the bottom hose, do so as well. Down there. See if you get any bubbles come up. Right, let it run to temperature, let the thermostat open and let the fan cut in. So that's the water pump done on this Toyota. Quite a straightforward job, to be honest. I should tell the customer to just check his coolant level in the morning in case any airs come up into the reservoir, just lowering the level. Apart from that, all's good, job was a good one. Hope the videos of use to somebody. Please don't forget you can connect to me on Facebook, on Twitter and Google+. And please subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with all the latest uploads. Thanks for watching.